And welcome in, everybody, for one last time. The undefeated 2025 Grafton Lady Bearcats take the court inside of the Scotty Hamilton Gymnasium. Their final regular season home game of the year comes off with stiff competition. The 19-2 Southern Rams out of Oakland, Maryland. Can the Big Ten champions come out with one final home victory of the regular season? We will find out here on the Grafton Sports Network. I'm Parker Biller, joined tonight in the booth by Noah Flea Foley. Cage Andrews will be joining us here momentarily, but Flea, it is packed out right now inside of the Scotty Hamilton Gymnasium, and the Lady Bearcats and the whole community here in Taylor County could not have asked for a better season out of this group of girls. They played their hearts out. They're now the Big Ten champions. They had the 1 seed going into regionals. They're the only undefeated basketball team in the state for boys and girls basketball. So, Flea, how do you think they maintain where they have been, and how do they come out with a win here tonight against the Southern Rams?
Yeah, for sure, man. One thing, it is great to be undefeated, but Hartzell-Keener always said this wasn't their goal. Their goal is to end up in Charleston at the end of the year and maintain a state championship. But if they want to win this game against this Southern team that's beaten every top team in West Virginia, including Morgantown, Nitro, East Fairmont, they have to maintain their good defense. And their defense leads to their offense with those transition points. So if Grafton wants to come out on top, defense is the key.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Flea. And this team has been coached so well throughout the year. Coach Keener has done a tremendous job from turning this program around, and from the help of 2,000-point scorers on this team, it really has helped this whole program grow. And really, their offense has been defense, and that's where they made their points in transition, and that's how they're going to win tonight, Flea, if they want a chance. And to be quite frank, the Southern Rams have the exact same play style as this Grafton Lady Bearcats team. They play fast, they play defensively, they play on the run. So it's really two teams that are very similar, and they're going to be going up against each other tonight, and it's going to be an exciting game. And these girls have trusted Coach Keener's process throughout the entire season. They've done a great job. They've taken it one day at a time, just been relaxed. They focus on each game ahead of them, not anything else matters to them. It's one day at a time. And I talked with Coach Keener this week too, and he said, just have to box out, rebound the ball better, need to push the ball a little more tonight, some fast break opportunities. And they just can't make this game bigger than what it is.
Yeah, they play every game like it's their last game, like it's a state championship game, and that's really what you have to have out of a team that's undefeated like this, is that discipline. And we've seen discipline from Grafton from day one to the 20th game of the season. And if they win tonight, 20-0 is something that is unheard of going into March, man.
Yeah, one of the best programs in Grafton high school history if they can pull off this feat. And meanwhile, the Southern Rams out of Oakland, Maryland, they are 19-2, and they've beaten some very good teams, Flea, like you just talked about. I'm going to pull them up here. These are some teams from West Virginia that they have played so far, and these are all wins, by the way. Elkins 72-37, Tucker County 62-24, Morgantown 59-51, Nitro 52-48, East Fairmont 70-41, and Kaiser 59-44.
And looking at that regional schedule, Kaiser, Nitro, Grafton, all 1 seeds, and they've played them out of Maryland. They're undefeated on the road and in West Virginia. So, like I said, last game against Philippi, talking about the Southern team, they're the WVU Giant Killers if you think about it.
You're exactly right. And they are ranked first in the Appalachian Conference region. But here's one thing that Coach Todd talked to us before the game about, is he's worried about size. They only have one player who is 6 foot. Grafton's got a couple, so I think that's going to play in tonight as well.
Yeah, Grafton just needs to dominate the glass like they have all season. They average 34 rebounds a game, and if they can dominate the glass, get those putback shots with Kenna Keener, it's going to be easy sailing for Grafton tonight.
Yeah, and from last game, for the Lady Cats, Kenna Keener had 13 points against Phillip Barber, and Hadley Horn had 19 against their rivals. So two big players right there, and they're definitely going to make an impact on this game tonight. And it is packed out once again here in Scotty Hamilton Gymnasium. It's going to be a great contest between these two teams, a real test for the Grafton Lady Cats and how well they can perform in the tournament this year. We'll have more pregame coverage, head coaches, and starting lineups coming up next. Stay with us here on the Grafton Sports Network. And welcome back here on the Grafton Sports Network. We've got the undefeated Big Ten champions, the Grafton Lady Bearcats, taking on the Southern 19-2 Garret, Maryland Rams. It's going to be an exciting one tonight here, Flea. I mean, this place is just packed out inside of the Scotty Hamilton Gym. And we're going to take a look at the AAA girls bracket here for regionals. And Grafton, of course, is the #1 seed. We're at the 4, North Marion at the 5, East Fairmont at 2, Brooke at 7. I don't think they've won a game, if I'm not mistaken.
You got 2 unbeaten teams and then a team that's never won a game in the same bracket. So
yeah, and at the #3 spot, we've got Elkins and #6, Fairmont Senior. So Grafton either taking on Weir or North Marion. My money's on Weir. They have looked solid all year. So
that North Marion team, though, man, when we played them the first time, that's easily the best game we've seen in this gym this year, and that was a really entertaining game.
Really fun game. And this game tonight, Flea and Cage, this is going to be a really fun one as well. 2 teams similar in play style, and they look almost identical on paper.
Yeah, if Grafton, I was just thinking about this, if Grafton comes out on top tonight, they make themselves front runners for the state championship, in my opinion.
They really do. I mean, this is one of the, if not the best team that they have faced all year this year.
Oh, yeah.
And watching that JV game there a little bit ago, that was a good one as well, but the Rams came out on top with that one. But it's going to be an exciting contest here tonight. Should be a fun one.
And the crowd tonight, they're going to have to play a huge factor for both teams. I mean, look over there at Southern's fan.
Yeah.
2-hour drive in this weather, and they're that committed to their basketball team, so it's going to be a really good game tonight.
Yeah, there's a lot of Southern fans here tonight, a lot of Grafton fans. I mean, I haven't seen this place packed out in a long time like this. Should be a good contest tonight. All right, about 3 minutes till tip-off, and we will have head coaches and starting lineups coming up next. Stay with us here on the Grafton Sports Network. And welcome back here inside of the Scotty Hamilton Gymnasium. The Grafton Lady Bearcats and the Southern Garret Maryland Rams about to face off in a contest. And the head coaches for tonight's matchup for the Lady Cats, coached by Hartzell Keener. He's been with this program for 3 years and has been coaching at Grafton High School for 14 years. He also is the assistant for boys basketball as well. And the Rams, coached by Landon Todd. It should be an exciting matchup, the toughest test for the Grafton Lady Bearcats yet. The Big Ten champions, ranked #1 in their region. And this will be the most exciting game of the year, hopefully. We'll see.
This is the loudest I've ever heard this place in my life.
And rightly so, a sold-out crowd here in the Scotty Hamilton Gym. And the Lady Bearcats will get possession first. Beltner hangs on, and that's a turnover. Not a good start here for Coach Keener on this Lady Bearcats team. And a quick jump ball called there by the official.
Yeah, Grafton has to limit their turnovers. In these last 3 games against Buckhannon, Philippi, and Lincoln, they have had a lot of turnovers, including 20 against Lincoln and 16 last time out against Philip Barber.
Yeah, they definitely looked in practice this week to cut down on those. In the corner, Parks, 3, got it. And a good start there for Southern.
Yeah, Hartzell Keener told us Southern is a really good shooting team, so we need to see Jazzy Ray and Hope Beaver guard the perimeter like they know how tonight.
And these two teams, so much similar in play style. They are both special. Their specialties are both in defense and fast transition buckets, like we're going to see there. And Hadley Horn draws the foul, and the bucket is good.
Really good play from Hadley Horn to use her speed. And when she's in the air, man, she stays up there for a long time. She's almost like Javon Small for the Mountaineers.
Yeah, exactly, rightfully, and she's going to head to the line. Hadley Horn, such a great player on this team, averages 17 a game, the all-time leading scorer for the Grafton Lady Cats. Can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, Southern does lack a little bit of size. Their tallest player is 6 foot, and Kenna Keener stands at 6'1", and Natalie Beltner's a 6-footer as well.
And the crowd going to be a factor all night tonight. Here's Parks. She's going to drive in. Almost loses the ball. Wilt, 3, good, and such a good shooting team. Southern gets another 3 to go. And there's Keener.
This defense from Southern is really simple, but it's just a man-to-man matchup. And a man-to-man matchup's really hard to break.
And there's Hadley Horn with another bucket. She got it to go. 4 points for her tonight. And we expected that early on from Hadley Horn.
Yeah, she is Grafton's main leader, vocal leader, and part of this team.
Inside, shot put up. Ward no good, and a good rebound for the Lady Bearcats. Trying to find Keener in transition. Can't get it to go. Here's Wilt the other way.
2 turnovers a night for Grafton already. Southern has 0.
Shot put up. Wilt no good. Ray and Parks fighting for possession of the basketball. Jump ball is called, and it'll go to the Lady Cats.
Man, the Lady Cats are playing like they want to win this game, and they'll be the only team from West Virginia to beat this monster of a Southern team if they do so.
Yeah, the Rams 19-2. They are 10-0 on the road. They play well anywhere. They travel well. Keener spins inside, no good, off the backboard. And a baseball pass in the front court. Here's Wilt. Kicks.
Coach Todd told us they like to push the tempo.
Shot put up, Weaver, no good. And another rebound for Jazzy Ray.
Coach Todd also told us they like to wear out their opponents, and Grafton loves to wear out their opponents. So this could be a long 4-quarter game for both teams.
So similar in play style and coaching as well. Coach Todd, a really great guy. and he's done great things with his program. So is Coach Keener. And Kenna will turn the ball over. And here comes Parks. It's what they do, score in transition. And this time, it's Carly Wilt. She's got 5 on the night.
Really good, unselfish play there from Southern to just find your runner running with you in the open court. Can't teach that in basketball.
And both of these teams like to run in transition. That's what they do. Kelsey Ward and Abigail Teets check in for Southern.
I don't know if Grafton's going to really go 7 deep tonight. We might see Ruth Horn come in if someone's in foul trouble, but this is going to be a game.
Horn 3 up and good. Hadley Horn gets the bucket to go. And she is going to have a heck of a night tonight. I can feel it.
Yeah, 7 already from Hadley Horn. She needs to have a big night, the all-time leading scorer for Grafton. She's hard to guard, man.
One of the fastest players in the state of West Virginia for soccer and basketball. And there's Jazzy Ray with another rebound. Pass deflected. Ray gets it back, kicks, corner, Deaver, 3 up. Too much power. Wilt on it.
And hope Deaver can hit the big shots for you. She's a really good role player.
Weaver tries to find the pass and thread the needle. Horn gets a foot in. And a kickball violation called. And there they are going to the 6th man, Ruth Horn. She's going to check into the game. And Gabriella Ward for Southern will check in.
Really good heads-up play there from Hadley Horn to just stick a limb out and stop a easy bucket for Southern.
And here's the inbound. Underneath, untouched, Jaden Weaver gets her first bucket of the night. She averages 11 a game.
That was a very good play. They had a little flare go to the corner, and you just saw a runner come down, and they didn't see her. Good play from Southern and Coach Tom.
Here's Horn trying to spin. Good move from Hadley Horn, but she can't hang on to the basketball too much. Here's Wilt, space, layup, and good. Carly Wilt on the board again. She's got 7 as well.
Yeah, Grafton can play with anyone in the area, but if they turn the ball over like they have tonight with 4 already, it's going to be tough for them.
And a good matchup between Wilt and Horn. Should be fun to watch tonight. And the ball will be kicked by Jaden Weaver. And Emily Parks will check back in for the Rams.
Southern, they all just look like they're on the same page. They're really disciplined on defense when they're playing man-to-man.
And Flea, their rebounding is pretty good as well. Averages 26 rebounds a game, but Grafton averages 34, but they haven't faced tough competition. Well, they faced tough competition, but nothing like this Southern Rams team. And another turnover there for the Lady Cats, uncharacteristic of this team.
And some of these turnovers could also be the first quarter nerves. I mean,
Yeah.
Coming into this big of a game, you have, what, 800 people in here maybe?
Yeah,
It's loud in here.
not something you're used to.
Not at all.
Parks, top of the key. No good. Horn trying to get the basketball, but Southern gets back on it. And they have good ball movement. Inside, Ward tries to find the pass.
Man, they pass the ball really well. They try and find a good shot, and every shot they've had is good.
Ward, corner shot, no good. And Coach Keener trying to amp up his team over here on the sideline. And rightly so, because this would be a big game to win if you're the Grafton and the Lady Cats.
Yeah, I tell you what, if the crowd, if they get loud in this game, it's going to be hard for Southern to win in the Scotty Hamilton tonight.
And I believe a foul was called. And both of these teams, Flea, average so many points. The Rams average 60 a game. The Lady Bearcats average 55, so pretty even in that sense. And they score in transition and in defense. Two very fun teams to watch. And the official stopping play.
Yeah, a lot of nerves in this game. You can almost feel it from where we're sitting. It's like it's really tense right now. Okay, do you have any idea what's going on here?
It looked like down underneath between Keener and Ward, there's a little bit of a shove off down below, and they're wanting a push call from the other end, but they just didn't get it. So I think there's a lot of miscommunication among the officials.
And Wilt on the other end gets the layup to go. Coach Keener forced to call a timeout and the Rams lead the Lady Bearcats 13-7. We'll be right back. And welcome back in. 13-7 the score. The Rams on top against the Lady Bearcats. And Flea, what have you seen out of the quarter so far?
Yeah, Southern's defense is almost suffocating for Grafton, forcing Grafton into 6 turnovers. And Grafton not really playing their game right now, letting up 13 points in this first quarter. And Southern had 0 turnovers, so if Grafton wants to have a chance in this game against a powerhouse of an opponent, they got to play clean basketball.
Very uncharacteristic of this Lady Bearcats team with this many turnovers in the first quarter. They want to clean that up if they're going to be in this game.
And Southern playing a little bit of zone. They like to trap the ball a lot, and that's where Grafton is getting most of their turnovers from.
Ray trying to find Horn underneath, but it won't go. And Joycelyn Ward will check in for the Southern Rams. Here's Barry. Teets. Keener knocks the ball away. Barry in the corner. Off balance, shot blocked by Keener. Good defensive play there from Kenna Keener.
That's what they need, a little bit of momentum, and that might be it for Grafton.
Ball deflected, and they'll say that the Rams get the basketball. And you can just tell, Flea, this Rams team is coached really well. Coach Todd, a really energetic guy. He's in the game, a young guy, and he loves basketball. You can tell his passion by just watching this team.
Yes, you can.
Keener, another block. And here's Horn in transition. Ray, 3, got it! Jazzy Ray with a 3 ball to bring the lead with just in 3.
Good shot there from Jazzy Ray.
Another block for Kenna Keener. That's her 3rd in a row. Down the other way, off the glass, lays it in. Kenna Keener, a masterclass performance.
3 blocks in 3 straight possessions. That is the momentum Grafton leads. They're on a 5-0 run, 13-12 here in the Scotty Hamilton.
Can they silence the run? Shot too much power, rebounded by Keener. And this is where the Lady Bearcats can make it back up in momentum. Horn fouled, and ball will be stuck on the rim, but Hadley Horn will head to the charity strike. And Kenna Keener, man, 3 blocks in a row, then scores on the other end.
Man, I tell you what, if she's not having a good night offensively, she's going to for sure know that she's down there in the paint. She has 3 blocks tonight, like you just said.
And Hadley Horn at the line, a 70% free throw shooter.
And Grafton is known for going on these runs. They've been in these close games with Buckhannon and Philippi in the first half, and they just pull away in the second half. And we're seeing a little bit of a run out of Grafton right now.
And like you always say, Flea, basketball is about a game of runs and who can get hot the most. And Hope Deaver will check in for the Grafton Lady Cats.
Hadley Horn leading the way with 8 tonight for Grafton. All-time leading scorer for a reason.
Exactly right. She's been very fun to watch this year. She gets both of them to go. Barry out to Parks in the corner. Shot put up, Ward, no good. Put back, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. And the Grafton Lady Bearcats lead by 1. Stay with us. And the undefeated Lady Cats are hosting a designer bag bingo on March the 2nd inside of the St. Augustine Social Center in Grafton, West Virginia. Doors open at 1 p.m. You must be 18 years or older to play. All proceeds benefit to the GHS Lady Bearcats basketball team. Once again, that's on March the 2nd. And welcome back in, guys. What a first quarter it's been. Kenna Keener, 3 blocks. Jazzy Ray had 1 there at the end of the quarter. And Hadley Horn leading the way for the Lady Bearcats with 9 points. Both teams looking pretty evenly matched.
Yes, they are. Grafton has 8 turnovers on Southern Maryland with 0 tonight. But Kenna Keener making her presence down low known.
Inside, shot, put up. Barry gets her own rebound, and a nice putback there for Gabby Barry, her first bucket of the night.
Yeah, there's a lot of balanced scoring for the Southern team. Gabby Barry averages 7 a game. Emily Parks with 9, so anyone can score on any given night.
Yeah, exactly right, Flea. Good defense from the Rams. Keener, floater shot, too much power. And here come the Rams. They move the ball fluently.
Yeah, we see Grafton sitting in a little bit of a 3-2 zone right now.
Weaver kicks. Ward inside, contested, and a foul is called. Jocelyn Ward will head to the free throw line. A 69% free throw shooter.
Yeah, that was a really good take there from Ward, and she shoots, I think you just said it, 69%.
Yeah. And she misses that one. A loud environment here inside of the Scotty Hamilton Gymnasium.
Yeah, there was a lot of students up.
And that shot is good for Ward. And Amariah Kane, the senior, will check in for the Lady Bearcats. Keener subbed out of the game.
Yeah, 2 fouls already in the early periods of the second quarter. You gotta let her sit for at least 4 minutes and cool off.
Here comes Deaver inside. Foul is called. Great play there from Hope Deaver to draw the contact.
Yeah, she's a really good point guard for this Grafton team. Can get you a solid 6 points a night, but that's not her specialty. She's a really good defender. Her and Jazzy Ray are really pesky out there on the perimeter.
Yeah, when a team has 2 guards like Deaver and Ray that are scrappy, they can run the floor. It makes a good offense.
Yes, it does.
Here's Hadley Horn. She's been held to 9 tonight, trying to dribble it out. And they'll say that the basketball is off Jaden Weaver of the Rams.
And you got to think, because of the noise in here, it's probably pretty hard to communicate out there on the court. So Ray, you could have seen Ray and Horn there lose a little bit of communication.
Good moves from Jazzy Ray. Here's Kane. Feeds to Deaver. She's got an open lane. And a good defense there from Emily Parks to knock the ball out.
That's a really hard skill to learn in basketball, is to use your feet. You're not really taught it, but if you can do it, it's really valuable.
Deaver, 3, corner, no good. And we have an open lane, Barry. And good defense from Natalie Beltner to knock the ball out of bounds using her long arms, the 6-foot freshman.
Exactly right. If she wasn't 6 foot, that would have been really hard for her to get, but she just used all of her height and got up there.
She stepped up in a lot of ways this year, but they let the easy buckets go down below. That one by Joycelyn Ward. Can't give up those easy points underneath tonight, Flea.
No, you can't.
Horn.
Southern takes every opportunity they get.
Too much power. Amariah Kane is fouled, and she will head to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Not a player that we see get a lot of minutes for this Grafton team, but making her impact known tonight. She's a pretty big body down there for one.
Exactly right. And she misses that one. And Kelsey Ward will check in for the Rams. The Rams lead by 4, 6:03 left to go in the second. Kane hits that one, and the six-man Ruth Horn will check into the game for Kane. Down by 3. Here's Barry.
Looks like Grafton's in a 1-2-2 now.
Inside, kicks it back out. Parks, shot is good. Emily Parks, her second 3 of the game. And Southern Maryland, just a really good shooting team overall.
Yeah, that was a really good wraparound pass. And if you run a zone, you're always going to have an open shooter. And Southern's been capitalized on those shots tonight.
Ball thrown off of a Southern player. And Abigail Teets will check in. And Hadley Horn has been defended well tonight by this Rams team. She struggled handling the basketball, not something you usually see.
No, they for sure watch their film.
And a block there on Hadley Horn. That one on Jaden Weaver.
Southern is closing out on their shooters and matchups very well tonight. They have a couple blocks of their own tonight.
Something Coach Todd was worried about was size, but not really affecting this team very much.
Not at all.
Wilt. Off the top, Teets inside and brings it in for the lay-in off the glass. Abigail Teets, her first bucket of the night.
Southern has yet to turn the ball over, and Grafton has 8 already tonight. That's something Hartselle-Keener is going to for sure talk to them at halftime about.
And another deflection there. Southern just looks like they're playing with more intensity than this Grafton Bearcats team, which is a rare thing because usually they're the most intense team on the court.
Yeah, this is 2 intense teams, and Southern right now is playing very, very well after the competition.
Ray threw a risky ball, and it's deflected out of bounds. And it feels like this Lady Bearcats team has been a little out of sync in the first half.
Yeah, they're getting defended really well. We see Southern's number 1, Emily Parks, pick up Jazzy Ray full court. Something Grafton's not used to.
Horn put back, and she'll be fouled. Good play there from Ruth Horn to put the shot back up. And she's had a great year this year as well, coming in off the bench. And Ruth Horn, a 63% free throw shooter.
If I'm Grafton going into halftime, I'm not worried at all. Down going into halftime because they make these big runs in the second half.
Yeah, they are a second half team. There's no doubt about that. And this one no good. Here comes Southern the other way. Wilt gets Horn off balance. And again, Parks, another 3. She's dangerous from beyond the arc. And her third 3 of the game, Emily Parks, 9 points, making her impact known.
Yeah, it's really hard to defend a team that passes the ball as much as Southern. And Southern is shooting 75% from beyond the arc tonight. That is something almost unheard of in basketball.
At least in high school basketball, that is, and good numbers all around tonight. And Horn drew the foul. She's been getting heavy contact all night tonight. The Lady Bearcats down by 10, and Ray throws a contested ball, Horn back on it, trying to dribble, and she pulls up, and the ball won't roll in. But Deaver's there to put it back in. Good play from Hope Deaver.
Yeah, and Ruthie Horn just got her nose in there and tipped it out back to Hope Deaver. Really good heads-up play.
And the Rams moving the ball around the court. Inside, Weaver draws the foul.
I'm surprised Grafton hasn't switched up to a little bit of man-to-man to try and cut off these passing lanes, because Southern just finds an extra pass and there's always at least one player open.
And Coach Keener will definitely be making some adjustments at halftime. Here's Weaver. Spin move.
Grafton falling for the pump fakes tonight.
Shot no good by Weaver. Can Horn score in transition? She's going to take it all the way. Can't hang on. Ball knocked out of bounds by Jaden Weaver, and it'll stay with the Lady Bearcats.
Yeah, that was a rare occurrence. A player was able to keep up with Hadley Horn in the open court.
And a timeout called by Coach Todd. The Lady Bearcats 18, the Southern Rams 26. 3:16 left to go in the second. We'll be right back after this timeout. And we're back here in Grafton High School, home of the Grafton Bearcats. And Lady Cats score 26-18. The Southern Rams on top. They've taken the lead late here in the second quarter. Flea, what have you seen so far?
I've seen a little bit of sloppy basketball out of Grafton tonight. Going back to their turnover issue, they have 8, none in this quarter, but they just need to stop turning the ball over. Hadley Horn needs to get going, and Grafton's going to be fine in this game.
Definitely not out of it yet.
And we've seen Kenna Keener has sat for at least 4 minutes, like I said. She is in foul trouble, and you don't want her to get fouled out early.
Could be an issue later on for the Bearcats squad. Good defense here from Southern. Here's Deaver. Finds Horn, good pass inside. Hadley Horn at the rim. Finishes the layup, and she's got 11 on the night.
Yeah, she's stepping up in big ways for Grafton tonight.
Ward kicks out to Barry. This time.
Yeah, me and Kate were talking during that timeout. Southern really killing Grafton on these backdoor cuts.
And there is the 3 ball from Gabby Barry. And you're exactly right, Flea. These backdoor cuts have been a big problem early on. And you got to think Coach Keener's going to adjust that during halftime. Slide, play for the basketball. Jump ball is called. Deaver and Wilt got tangled up.
And Grafton hasn't really faced a lot of full court pressure this year, so this is something new for Grafton to overcome.
Here's Ray. Under 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Ball deflected out of bounds. Possession arrow stays.
And Southern is playing like the Nye man-to-man basketball. They're in your face, a hand right to the side of you, so you can't get the ball. It's really hard to score off of.
Horn underneath, acrobatic off-balance shot. Great play there from Hadley Horn, trying to find a rhythm and get back in this game.
Yeah, 13 tonight for Hadley Horn. And Grafton has 22.
Cross-court pass, Ray can't intercept it. But the ball off of Kelsey Ward, and that is a turnover for Southern.
First turnover of the game.
Comes in the second quarter very late. And here's Deaver. Ray trying to find Beltner, but throws the ball away. And here comes Southern. Good defense, though. The Lady Bearcats got back, stopped the play. And Ward can't hang on to the basketball.
2 back-to-back possessions for Southern with turnovers. This has to be a trend for Grafton if they want to climb their way back in this game.
Under a minute to go in the second quarter. And Ray finds Horn. She's going to try to put a shot up. No foul called. And Kelsey Ward under pressure, and they will call a foul at the midcourt.
I'll tell you what, looking at Grafton, right, they all look gassed. And Coach Todd told us Southern likes to run your stamina down.
Maddie Fryer checks into the game. And you're right, Flea. Grafton does look a little gassed.
And Grafton's two leading scorers, Horn and Keener, out to end this second quarter.
Good find underneath. And Ward can't capitalize at the rim.
Hardishon basketball, an open layup.
Deaver in the corner. Drives inside. Shot put up. Not enough power. And Ray trying to steal the ball, but she'll be called for a foul. That's the 5th team foul on Grafton this half. And Ward will head to the charity strike for 1-on-1. And Ward, a 53% free throw shooter, drains it. And Ward hit both of them. And the two-headed dragon checking into the game, Flea. Hadley Horn and Kenna Keener.
Try and get one last bucket before halftime for a little bit of momentum.
Only down by 8. And there's that full court pressure. A turnover for the Lady Cats. Off-balance shot put up by Jaden Weaver. And the Lady Bearcats can't get the shot off in time. That'll be the end of the first half. The Southern Rams lead by 10. We'll have some halftime coverage coming up next. Stay with us here on the Grafton Sports Network. And welcome back in. It is halftime here inside of the Scotty Hamilton Gymnasium. And Flea, turnovers have been a big issue. How many tonight do the Lady Bearcats have?
They have 10 already. And Southern Maryland only has 2, and they came at a pretty important time for Grafton. They were down double digits and brought the lead back to 6. So Grafton has to just limit their turnovers. If they have at least under 3, in my opinion, this second half, they're in a key spot to win this game.
And Cage, what are your thoughts about the game so far tonight, and what have you seen?
I've definitely seen the physicality out of both teams. I mean, both sides going for the ball. I mean, kids diving up the floor for the ball, loose balls to athleticism coming from underneath the basket on both sides. I mean, it's just a great game of basketball to watch right now.
Yeah, exactly right. Both teams really evenly matched in their play styles and what they do. And looking at some scoring stats for tonight, Hadley Horn has 13 on the night. She's got the majority of the points. Kenna Keener only held to 2 in the first half. And Jazzy Ray with a 3 ball. Hope Deaver has 2 and Ruth Horn has 1. And looking at Southern, Emily Parks has 9. Gabby Berry has 5. Jaden Weaver 4. Carly Wilt has 9. And the Lady Bearcats coming back onto the floor. It should be an exciting second half here inside of the Scotty Hamilton Gym. Stay with us here on the Grafton Sports Network. And the Taylor County FFA chapter is hosting their annual ham, bacon, and egg sale on March the 21st, just outside of the Scotty Hamilton Gym in the Commons area. Buyer's reception starts at 6:30, and the sale begins at 7. It's a great program. Go check it out. Once again, that's on March the 21st. And an exciting second half of play. Guys, what are your thoughts?
Grafton just needs to play cleaner and more composed basketball. They looked a little bit nervous in that second half, and I think that's coming from Southern's big wins in this state of West Virginia.
Cage, what do you got?
Oh, man, I definitely feel like the competitiveness right now between the two teams. I mean, just their shot selections and their passing, they're very precise about their passing and their shot selections. I mean, they're making sure everything counts in this game for both sides.
Yeah, they're very unselfish, Southern, that is. I mean, they run that little back cut play almost every time down the floor, and it works 50% of the time.
And Southern will start off the second half with the ball. Here's Wilt. Parks, another 3. This time it's no good. And she has hit 3 of those from beyond the arc tonight.
Yeah, Kenna Keener really has to get going for Grafton tonight with her size advantage down low. I mean, she has 3 monstrous blocks, but she's only been held to 2 points.
And can't hang on to the basketball there, a turnover. And here comes Southern. In transition, shot put up and good by Joycelyn Ward.
Good little spin move from Ward there on Hadley Horn. Nothing Hadley could do there.
And that is Ward's 5th point of the night. Here's Deaver inside, deflected, shot blocked by Ward. Southern coming out of the gates looking strong.
Yeah, Southern doesn't play like they have a height disadvantage in this game.
And there's Ward once again underneath. And this Grafton team looking frazzled.
Yeah, they really gotta find something on offense because they're face guarding Hadley at the moment. And they kicked onto her really quick.
And a double dribble is called on Hope Deaver. And that'll be another Bearcats turnover.
12 tonight for Grafton. 2 already in the early minutes of this third quarter.
Here's Wilt. Back out 3, put up Ward, in and out. She gets her own rebound. Can't get the shot to fall. But they put it back up. And I'm not sure who should hit that shot there, Kate.
Ward again.
Ward again. Well, there you go. Got her own rebound, put it back up. This time.
Yeah, you're right, Parker. Grafton, I mean, they look stunned. They look out of it right now.
And there haven't been any teams that have came into the Scotty Hamilton gym and dominated play over the Lady Bearcats. This is a rare occurrence, and a hard foul is called. That one on Hope Deaver. Excuse me, that's Jazzy Ray.
4 turnovers tonight, or 4 turnovers, excuse me, in this third quarter already. We're 2 minutes and 15 seconds in. Grafton has to find an answer to it.
Kelsey Ward will check in for the Rams, and Ruth Horn will check in for the Lady Bearcats. Trying to find Parks underneath, but Ray gets on it.
I mean, man, Parks was open there for a solid 3 seconds. I don't know how she slipped through the radar like that.
And there's Parks, uncontested, gets another offensive rebound. Keener finally back on it. And Ruth Horn trying to find the ball in the front court. Hadley can't find her sister. Good ball movement from Southern, and another layup underneath for Joycelyn Ward. She has came out in the second half. She had 3 in the first. She's got 6 right now.
Yeah, Southern getting most of her points from these Grafton turnovers, 6 in this third quarter.
Kenna Keener finally gets a bucket. She's only been held to 4 points tonight.
Southern has all the intensity right now. Grafton needs a little bit of their own.
Down big. Ruth Horn trying to steal the basketball. Wilt 3. Too much power. And a foul called underneath on Grafton.
This is a rare occurrence. Grafton has let up 40 points already tonight, and it's only the third quarter with 4:29 to play.
And that's been one of Coach Keener's goals this year, is to hold their opposing teams to under 40 points. And they've done so for the most part this year, but not tonight.
Yeah, Grafton's definitely going to have to watch their foul trouble right now. 3 of their starters, all with 2 fouls, with Horn and Keener and Jazzy Ray with 3 fouls. I mean, Grafton's definitely going to have to be careful right now and watch for this end game.
And another foul there called on Kenna Keener. In some trouble now.
Yeah, her third. You can't lose a big body down low like Kenna Keener. They've held her pretty good tonight.
Joycelyn Ward at the line. She misses the first, to 69% free throw shooter, averages 7 a game. And Nat Beltner will check in for Kenna Keener. And she sinks that one. Ward's got 10 on the night.
I think we can officially say right now, Grafton's found their match.
Exactly right, Flea. Ball out of bounds. Gabriella Ward checks in.
This Southern team, they look polished in every aspect of the game. What sticks out to me hasn't been their defense especially. It's been their passing game. They find the extra pass and can just get a quick open shot.
And we knew coming in that this was going to be a battle of who has the most stamina and who can run the floor the most. And Southern has definitely won in that department tonight.
Yeah, they just look like they're in it. They have a lot of good composure right now on the court, good body language.
Parks checks in. Can the Lady Bearcats find a spark? come back in this game. Ray, she's going to throw the ball out of bounds. Tried to get a pass in to Natalie Beltner.
21 combined turnovers in this game, and Grafton has 17 of those 21 turnovers.
And you can see the body language of the Lady Bearcats has shifted from the first half. Usually a second half team. And another foul called underneath. And this one will be on Hope Deaver.
These are the teams Grafton are going to have to play if they want to get to the state championship. And even if they do lose this game, it's just really good to get a hard team like Southern on your schedule.
And they're definitely not out of it yet.
Not at all.
24-41 the score. So still plenty of time. And Wilt gets her 10th point of the night.
And both of these teams, going back to their schedules, are really battle tested. They've both played East Fairmont and Elkins, two of the best teams in AAA basketball in West Virginia.
Deaver throws it, but it'll be called out of bounds. It was off the top of the rim and fell in the basket, but it won't be good.
I think she was trying to draw a foul there.
Yeah, right idea, but it couldn't work for her. And you're right, Flea. This pass game has just been immaculate. There's Wilt underneath. They've just found the right passes each time, and someone has been open.
Yeah, they have a lot of open cutters. That's really hard to defend.
The foul called on Emily Parks. That's her third of the night. And Jaden Weaver will check in for Southern.
Looking at Southern's bench, they're all just smiles and have good body language right now.
Yeah, and the crowd wanted to walk on that one. Inside, another foul called on the floor. And the Lady Bearcats really in some foul trouble now.
Yeah, they're already playing without Kenna Keener and Hadley Horn now has 3, so we might see her get a little break on the bench. 5
team fouls this half. At the line, Kelsey Ward and Joycelyn Ward checked into the game as well. Kelsey, a 53% free throw shooter. She's got 2 points tonight. And this time it's no good. Southern struggled from the free throw line tonight. Maddie Fryer will check in for the Lady Bearcats. Hadley Horn coming out. Not a sight you want to see in the third quarter.
2 players on your bench. Keener that averages 22 and Hadley averages 18. That's 40 points right there sitting on your bench because of foul trouble.
And Ward misses both, but an offensive rebound. Jump ball called underneath.
I know Grafton has the height advantage, but Southern has been dominating the glass in this third quarter tonight.
The Lady Bearcats down by 20, under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter, and another turnover off an inbound, and another foul is called. Grafton is frustrated right now.
That's 9 turnovers in this third quarter. They had 10 in the first half.
Abigail Teets at the line. And it is in.
This is a wake-up call for Grafton, if anything. Shows you that the road to a state championship isn't as easy as it looks.
And an unbelievable season for this Lady Bearcats team. And they have finally found their toughest competition yet. Foul called underneath.
This is why you schedule these games, to get ready for the state tournament, and the Lady Cats have a very good chance of making it in, so a game like this is going to help them for sure.
Yeah, they have the 1 seed, so shouldn't take too much. And this is a game that wasn't originally scheduled on the calendar. Coach Keener scheduled this one later on into the year. And a sub checking in, Harley Wilt. But Coach Keener knew that he needed to face a tougher opponent, so he scheduled this Southern Maryland team who's dominated play in West Virginia. Ray on it, tries a three to get something going, and it bounces off the rim.
4 points this quarter for Grafton.
Reverse layup, no good. Jazzy Ray on it. Southern's defense has been amazing.
Yeah, it's suffocating. Look at how they're denying the ball. They always have a hand on you no matter where you are.
Ray takes it in. Tough shot. Jazzy Ray gets that one to go, and a timeout on the floor. Southern Rams lead 46-26 over the Grafton Lady Cats. We'll be right back. And welcome back in here. The Grafton Lady Cats down by 20 in the third. And just a reminder, if you like what you see here tonight, make sure to go check out our own YouTube page at the Grafton Sports Network, where we post weekly podcasts breaking down Grafton and WVU sports. We sat down with head coach of the wrestling team, Zach Shoemaker, last week. That was a really good episode. Make sure to go check it out. All right. The Lady Bearcats have struggled in the second half. Have only been held to 26 points. Under 2 minutes to go in the third.
Yeah, the Lady Cats average 55 points per game. The Southern team averages 60.
And another easy find underneath Joycelyn Ward. Another bucket for her. She's got 12 on the night.
Turnovers has been the problem for Grafton tonight. 19 turnovers.
Beltner kicks to Ray in the corner. Contested three ball and drains it. Jazzy Ray, her second three ball of the night. And maybe that'll light a spark for this team.
Yeah, you like to see the fight out of Grafton, not giving up down 19. We just haven't seen this Grafton defense we're used to tonight.
Ball out of bounds. The Lady Bearcats will get it.
Fifth turnover of the night for Southern. Like I said earlier, Grafton has 19, 26 in this game.
5 turnovers to 19 turnovers. Usually who has the most turnovers loses the game, and that's how it's looking right now. Hadley Horn, good move. Makes a defender miss, and a foul called inside. That one on Wilt. And if you're Coach Keener in this situation, guys, what do you tell your team? Because you've won every game you've played this year. You haven't been in this situation very much. What do you tell your team, Cage?
I'm definitely telling my team to do what they find best. I mean, this Maryland team, they picked up Grafton's plays already. You can just tell. I mean, they're cheating the plays, watching the cuts, jumping the passes. So make up something they're not going to expect.
Yeah, I agree with that. And this team has definitely watched their film on the Grafton Lady Cats.
Oh, and you can tell, I mean, coming into a hostile environment like Scotty Hamilton, this many people in here, trying to end someone's unbeaten record, yeah, they've watched a lot of film, you can tell that.
Horn misses that one. And she gets that one to go.
Crawling their way back slowly.
Brings the lead to just 18. Cross-court pass, Wiltz to Barry.
I mean, it's hard to defend a team that passes. They at least pass the ball 10 times before they find a good shot.
Inside, Ward couldn't get the shot to go. Here's Horn in transition, kicks to Keener, and the shot rolls in for Kenna Keener. Only 6 points for her tonight. And the Grafton Lady Bearcats have a little bit of momentum.
They get a stop here. Going into the fourth quarter with 8 minutes to play.
And, well, those dreams are now dead, Flea. Yep. Carly Wilt just hit a corner three. Ray at the buzzer, almost in. And Carly Wilt has 14 points tonight. 15 points. And that's going to bring the end of the third quarter. The Southern Rams lead 50-32 over the Grafton Lady Bearcats. Stay with us. And we're back. Final quarter of play. Guys, what are you telling your team right now if you're Coach Keener in that huddle? What are you saying to the girls?
I'm definitely telling them to, play their style of basketball. They're playing Southern's game right now. Like Cage said, Southern has picked out every single one of this player's weaknesses, and they are executing it at its finest right now. Yeah,
Kenna Keener only held to 6 points tonight. Hadley Horn, 14. And this Grafton offense has been dormant in the second half. But there's 1 quarter of play left. Will the Lady Cats stay undefeated? We will see. Foul called. This one on Hadley Horn.
4 for Hadley Horn. If she gets fouled out, Grafton is a sinking ship.
Exactly right. She is the backbone of this team. They're not subbing her out of the game. We're going to let it take its course. Wilt, another corner three for Carly Wilt. Her 18th point of the night.
Coach Todd told us Carly Wilt, the senior, needs to step up in a game like this if they want to have a chance of beating Grafton's unbeaten streak.
Keener taking it in herself, can't get the job done. Trying to force some pressure. She forces a turnover. Keener the other way, fouled and one. Kenna Keener, a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Hey, Grafton might have their spark back. I mean, look at them. They're smiling, hugging each other.
And Keener at the line. 66% free throw shooter. 8 points for her tonight, make that 9.
Grafton they gotta try and just make the risky play and jump a pass. They're not gonna stop Southern's passing game at this point in the time.
And Parks, dangerous. No good, rebound from Horn. Throws it up to Deaver, who's got a wide open lane, and she's gonna lay it in off the glass. Coach Todd calls a timeout. Or is that Coach Keener? Okay, well, my bad. Well, at least he called a timeout. Maybe we can hold some momentum here going into the fourth. And Southern leads 53-37. Guys, what a season it's been, though. Our final game, home game this year, calling the Lady Bearcats. I'm kind of sad.
Yeah, dude. No one expected them to be this good from winning 13 games last year to being the second-ranked team in AAA. Really good turnaround.
Yeah, it's definitely been unexpected, and even if they do lose tonight, they have had one of the best seasons in program history, and they are going to have a chance at the state's run. They are ranked #1 in the region, and they will play on Thursday, March the 6th. I'm not sure if that is here
No, it's. I'm pretty sure it's here. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's here, yeah. It'll either be Weir or North Marion. Only time will tell. They are the Big Ten Conference champions. And Southern is ranked first in the Appalachian Conference. I'm not sure how Maryland's playoffs work, but I'm sure that they will do great things. Underneath.
And even if Grafton loses this game, they still haven't lost a game to a team in West Virginia.
That is true. Meanwhile, Southern, they haven't lost to a team in West Virginia. Shot put up by Ward, no good. And a foul was called underneath, am I correct?
Yeah, Jazzy Ray swiped at the ball. Just missed.
And that's her fourth of the night as well. Horn and Ray up to 4 fouls. And that was a beautiful inbound play there from Coach Todd.
Yeah, really patient. She was on the verge of getting a 5-second call there, but just found Jaden Ward down low.
Keener, shot put up and good. Kenna Keener starting to find her rhythm. She's got 11. And the ball rolling, another kickball violation called. This time it's on the Bearcats.
Yeah, Kenna Keener has she's finding her rhythm, but is it at the wrong time for Grafton?
Put up by Barry. Rebounded by Beltner. And Horn looked like she had Deaver down below. This time a foul called. Horn drew the contact.
One of the only ways to stop Hadley Horn in the open court is the foul, and not a bad foul there from Southern if they meant to do it.
And Kelsey Ward and Abigail Teets will check in for Southern. And Flea, this is a team that averages 60 points a game. They've only been held to 39 tonight. Very uncharacteristic. And a block by Jaden Weaver. Ball out of bounds off Weaver. And Lady Bearcats get another shot at it.
7th turnover tonight for Southern, and the student section's still getting into it. You love to see it.
Still a chance. Still a chance.
16 points at all. 16 points, excuse me.
Gabriella Ward checks in for Southern. Keener tries to find Horn across the lane. Won't go.
20th turnover tonight for Grafton.
And a good find inside the bucket, good by Teets. And a great find there from Gabriella Ward.
Yeah, that was just a little open runner cut there.
And Horn at the other end puts it back up, and it falls in for Hadley Horn.
That third quarter really slowed down Grafton. They only scored, 6 points in that third quarter. And right now they have 15 in the fourth.
Wilt, 3 ball, no good, rebounded. And all Southern needs to do is drain some clock and take some good shots, and they're going to come out of the Scotty Hamilton gym with a victory. And there is the foul on Kenna Keener. That's her fourth. 3 starters for Grafton now, up to 4 fouls.
Yeah, and Hartzell Keener is not going to take them out at this point of the game. Down 16, trying to mount a little bit of a comeback with 4 minutes left. You got to keep them in.
Grafton has to start forcing some turnovers. And they get one there. Ball thrown out of bounds. Grafton will get possession. And Jaden Weaver will check back in for the Rams. Full court pressure from Southern. Ray lobs it up to Keener. Inside, ball is stripped. And Southern's interior defense has just been forceful tonight.
Yeah, 3 players surrounded Kenneth Keener down there. Coach Stahl told us they have a size advantage, or size disadvantage, excuse me, so that's what they got to do if they want to stop them.
Wilt, contact inside, draws the foul, and she's going to head to the line. 17 points for her tonight. And that foul is called on Jazzy Ray. That's her 5th. Carly Wilt, 17 points for her tonight. A 79% free throw shooter, averages 13 points a game. And Jazzy Ray fouled out of the game. Ruth Horn checks in for her. Wilt at the free throw line. She got it.
19 points is hard to overcome with 3 minutes left, but anything can happen in basketball.
Deaver finds Horn. She's going to draw contact. Shot won't go, but Hadley Horn will head to the free throw line. And you can just tell Hadley's aggression there. She really wants this win and took it inside, made a good play. 16 points for her tonight. The all-time leading scorer for the Grafton Lady Bearcats. An incredible player to watch. And she's had a major impact on the team this year.
Yes, she has. They want to be undefeated without her.
Timeout called, 3:19 left to go in the 4th. The Maryland Southern Rams lead 60-42 over the undefeated Grafton Lady Bearcats. 1 minute timeout. We'll be right back. Welcome back here inside of the Scotty Hamilton gym. And guys, even with a loss tonight, you know, how is this going to affect the Lady Bearcats going into the postseason?
Yeah, they're for sure this is a wake-up call for them. I mean, they're going to know their mistakes from this game, fix them, find some new offensive sets for sure, because Southern knows what to do, and they're going to learn from this, if anything.
Yeah, exactly right, Flea. And this is the toughest competition that the Lady Bearcats have faced all year. And the crowd and the bench wanted a walk. Travel was not called. Underneath, Barry. Side shot, no good. Gets her own rebound. And there is Gabby Barry. 8 points for her tonight. And offensive rebounds have been a major part of this game. Southern has just out-rebounded Grafton on all fronts. And Hadley Horn gets a bucket to go. 19 for her on the night. She averages 17 a game. Ball will stay with Southern.
Yeah, good call from Hartzell Keener out of the timeout to run a full court press. That's what they need to run effectively if they want a chance in this ball game.
And 2:30 left to go in the 4th. Inside layup, shot, and good for Jaden Weaver. And Keener takes it inside, floater shot, no good. Barry on it. Keener trying to fight, giving it their all. Jump ball called.
Still love to see the fight out of Grafton, though.
This is a team that has been relentless all year. Everyone they've played. And they do not give up until the final whistle. Horn, heavy pressure.
I mean, they're defending Hadley like very, very, very good tonight. And she still has 18 points is what is crazy about it.
And 3 ball no good from Hadley. Keener back up, shot rolls in for Kenna Keener. 13 for her. Lady Bearcats still down by 20. No, excuse me. And not the call the Lady Bearcats wanted. Coach Keener trying to argue his point.
Grafton's had at least 5 team fouls in 3 of these quarters tonight, haven't they, Cage?
Yeah, they have. And talking about going off that, every player from Grafton that's been in this game has at least had a foul.
Oh my gosh. What is that, 8 players for Grafton has at least one?
Yes.
Not a stat you want to have. And at the line, Emily Parks gets the free throw to go. 63% free throw shooter. She averages 9 a game. She's got 10 so far. Make that 11.
Hartzell Keener scheduled this game for a reason, and the reason he scheduled it wasn't really necessarily to win. It's to see where his team stands with this competition, and they have some work to do ahead of the state tournament, but if they get their problems fixed, they still have a really good shot at making it and winning it.
Yeah, I was here last night for a FFA banquet, and Grafton had their practice, and the intensity in the practice and drills they were going over the whole time. You could just tell Grafton wanted to win this year.
And to be undefeated was not their goal. They maintained that, and it looks like until tonight.
Yeah, 19 games unbeaten in any sport. Any sport, especially basketball, is very hard to do. 19 games without losing one.
Such a rare occurrence. And even especially this late into the basketball season, shot good there by Miranda Martin.
I mean, Southern just hasn't missed tonight.
And Horn gets one to roll in.
22 tonight for Hadley. And she's almost getting double teamed every play. Very impressive.
"19 wins for this Lady Bearcats squad. 19 wins for the Rams as well. They have 2 losses, however. And Addison Tasker at the line.
Looks like Southern is going to stay unbeaten in the state of West Virginia, and Grafton is going to lose their first game of the year, but hey, they're still unbeaten in West Virginia as well.
Exactly right. And this game does not defy them, and I think that they could benefit from this game.
Oh, yeah.
100%. Just even experiencing a loss, feeling what that's like, that's going to motivate them even more.
See, a winner is not someone who wins games, but they also got to accept the fact of losing.
Yep.
Very true.
And to bounce back from that loss as well is really important. And the final seconds ticking down. And the Lady Cats' undefeated season comes to an end. They fall to the Southern Rams of Maryland, 68-51. We will have some post-game coverage here on the Grafton Sports Network. When we come back, stay with us. And welcome back in. The final score here from the Scotty Hamilton Gymnasium. The Southern Rams 51, the Grafton Lady Bearcats 68. The undefeated season is now finally over. Guys, what are your takeaways from this game tonight?
Hey, I mean, even though they lost this game, I'm in my opinion, I think they needed to lose a game before next Thursday or Thursday, March 6th. So they had the feeling of losing, so it wouldn't come at like a worse time. And they needed a game like this. It was a wake-up call. I mean, it's not a bad thing to lose to one of the best teams in your area, and they didn't play that bad at all. So they can get a lot of good takeaways from this, and Grafton's going to be fine after this game.
Yeah, absolutely. And I hope Grafton takes this as a learning game because they learned their weaknesses now, especially playing a very top team, hard team, and this will hopefully put Grafton at a better stance the next game against Sissonville.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hopefully this kind of puts a chip on their shoulder and they can finish the season out strong before postseason.
And you're exactly right, Cage. I mean, to win 19 games and to have only one team left on the schedule is impressive all in itself. And that's going to be at Sissonville on the 22nd. That game will be away. And that should be a tough matchup as well for this Lady Bearcat squad. Another good contest. And looking at some stats for tonight, Hadley Horn, 22 points. 22 points for Hadley Horn. She was double-teamed all night long. Southern did a great job defending her and her dribble, but she still had 22 points.
Yeah, that's really impressive. I mean, that's like almost a Kobe Bryant stat, still putting up 22 points. And I say 22 points in high school basketball is like the equivalent of, I think, like 37 plus in the NBA.
It really is.
There's less scoring, less time, more diverse calls, and Hadley Horn did it face guarded and double teamed the whole night.
She averages 17 a game. Meanwhile, Kenna Keener only held the 13. She averages 21 a game, so they did a good job of stopping her tonight. And Jazzy Ray had 8 points tonight. Hope Deaver 6. And looking at the Southern Rams, Emily Parks had 11. Gabby Berry had 8. Jaden Weaver had 8. Joycelyn Ward had 14. And Carly Wilt had 18. So they had players that can score all around the board. And they made their impact known here inside of the Scotty Hamilton Gymnasium in front of a sold-out crowd. And it was a fun game. In the first half, they kind of took it away in the second half, but it has been a great season for this Grafton Lady Bearcats squad. And they now move to 19-1. Once again, they take on Sissonville for their final regular season game. And by the way, Grafton will then play in the regional game on Thursday, March the 6th. They have the 1 seed, so that means they get a first-round bye. They will play either Weir or North Marion. So that should be interesting as well. Southern, they move to 20-2. They remain 11-0, undefeated against West Virginia teams, and this is their final regular season game. I'm not sure if in West Virginia or overall, but I think it's their final regular season game. It was a great contest tonight. The final score, 68-51. The Grafton Lady Cats fall to the Southern Rams of Maryland. We appreciate you watching tonight's broadcast. This is our final home girls game of the year. We appreciate everyone watching. We appreciate the support. It's been a heck of a ride, man. We'll be back next year, hopefully. And hopefully the Grafton Lady Cats will make a good states run this year. You guys got anything else to add?
Not at all, man.
All right, well, thank you guys for helping out this year. It's been fun. We've enjoyed it. And thank you to everyone who watches the Grafton Sports Network. We appreciate it so much. Drive safe, everybody. Have a great night. And, yeah, enjoy the wins while you can. Enjoy the wins. Enjoy the losses as well. So that's all we got here for tonight. Final score 68-50 or 68-51. We appreciate you watching, everybody. God bless.